It was strange. When I first started here, I'd only been here about 3 or 4 months, and a lot of the guys used to come up to me and say, "Why are you going back to the foreman for the job all the time?" And how can I say, it was the way I was always brought up and the way I worked in the Navy. If once you get the job done, go and see it. They say, no, if the foreman wants you, we'll call you, we know where you are. You've got to get into railway time now, not in railway working and work to that thing. And it was strange, and it was like, as I said, it was demarcation lines that fitters worked as fitters and electricians worked as electricians. It was strange, but you soon got into the way of it, you did. But as I said in previously, those days have gone now and everybody works as a team and that, yeah.
I started here in 1979 as an 18-year-old, and the depot is very much the same as it is today. The difference is that in those days there was 40, 50 people a shift, and we ended up dwindling down to probably 10, maybe 12 a shift. The depot remained the same. I think in those days we worked a little bit harder, but it was more fun. The pay wasn't so good in those days, but since restructuring in 1996, where they increased the pay, reduced the hours, it became a good job.
I came here as an FO3 mechanical, and I've been here 8 years, but unfortunately because of the closure I've had to move on. So I'm working now as an assistant materials engineer, working out of Swindon. But it's only because of the closure of the depot, but otherwise I'd obviously like a first thing.
I think for me, the closures are the end of a story that's been running for over 3 years now, and I very clearly remember the 25th of March 2015, which was days after the direct award franchise had been announced, and the need to get out there very quickly and start and communicate the changes that were going to be happening at the depots. So it really is over 3.5 years now since that happened.
From when I started, obviously I never seen the area Paul had. So as I said, I came off to work in streets to come and work on the railway, and it was a change, massive change, and a massive change that I enjoy doing. So it would be, I don't know, if I could go back time to see what Paul would do, I think I may change a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, it's been a great job for me.
The best thing about working here has been the people. The work has been interesting. There's been a good camaraderie with all the boys, and I don't know, it's just one of the best places I have ever worked, and I am going to miss it.
I was brought in from Swindon to basically help the team here, help and support them through the whole process of the closure and the ramp down. Since I've been here, everyone's been very friendly, very supportive. You can go and you have a laugh and a bit of banter with the boys, and they know what's happening, and they're very positive, and they've been professional and they've got full of pride throughout. They've been making it so something could be really sort of quite awkward, very easy.
I think certainly on the 24th of March I had a sleepless night, and I know after meeting Andy first thing on the day of telling everybody about the closures, it was a real emotional day for us both, and one that I'll certainly never forget for the rest of my career. It wasn't an easy message to be in a room telling people that you've worked alongside and people that you care about the future that was ahead of them.
So a real positive is that we've managed to achieve to get every single person that wanted a role within GWR. We've managed to give people what they wanted. So if they wanted to leave with VR and a little bit of money in their pocket, then they've left. But ultimately, everybody that has worked here has got something that they wanted. And the upbeat thing at the end, I think they've delivered right to the end, and they are proud, and they should be very proud of what they've achieved, because clearly without them GWR wouldn't have succeeded. And being our only Welsh depot, it means a lot. Sad time.
What I am pleased about in difficult circumstances is we've been able to give some people clarity about the future. Some people have been able to take redundancy money where they've wanted to, but we've also found jobs for those people who want to stay either in Swansea or at one of our other maintenance depots. And I think that work, we've had some really good support from the local reps in the depot at Landore. Everyone involved has been really supportive on the depot, and I think people in the business have been really committed to making sure that happens as well.
Anybody who's moved on into different roles within the company, I wish them all the best and I hope they carry on, but you must remember, everybody, there'll never be another Landore again. Landore is a one-off, and it's something you can look back in your working career and think, I enjoyed working there. Because I think half the battle is, if you can come to work and you enjoy going to work with the people you're with, that's half of it done, that is.
My dad worked here, was a train driver before me. My two brothers have come here to work. My son is now working here, and Martin's the same.
I'm the same as well.
Martin's
yeah.
dad worked here.
My brother works on the railway, but he's moved on now. He's gone to SPM.
But you had things like that in those days, where it was a family. Most people here today probably came here because of a family member already being on the premises. And so it is very, very sad that a place like this, being here so long, so many great memories, is coming to an end. So yes, it's quite sad.
January trip, a long weekend in London, without a bit of kit. There's a seat reserved for beer by the boys from Abercarn. There's beer, pontoon, crisps and fags, and a croaking Calon lad. And we were